three amazing things. Now I was having a shitty morning, just a rough start to the day. Things weren't going right. I lost my AirPods. I couldn't find them. My fucking blender got stuck while I was trying to blend it. It made me leave later.
Wait, you were blending your AirPods?
I was blending my AirPods, and
that's not recommended.
Just didn't work.
Yeah.
And Loki fortunately had diarrhea, but she let me know, so I got her out in time. But things were just not running smoothly. I was trying to go and lift, and then I had to take Natalie and the dog to daycare. So it was a stressful morning. Things weren't working out. And I turned to Natalie. I was like, you know what? Natalie's not bound by practical Doug standards, so maybe I'll just ask her for help. I go, hey, Natalie, I lost my AirPods. I go, do you know what they look like? She goes, yeah. I go, I can't find them. I don't know where they are. So I want to tell you, so if you see them, just let me know. And she goes, Dad, you know what might be helpful? If you can think about where you saw them last. And I was like, Jesus, this fucking 5.5-year-old is very smart. And I go, you know what? You're right. I'll tell you what I was doing. I remembered a lot of it. It just, Practical Doug's like, we were here. It didn't, I don't know. She goes, okay. 2 seconds later, she found him. She was like, seriously? She immediately because she's not bound by logic. She just starts looking. Right. And she found it in an illogical place where I put it, which was the bathroom. For some reason, I had brought them into the bathroom and I left them there.
Interesting.
And she found them immediately. And I was like...
She's untethered by the laws of practicality.
Yeah, and that's what I loved about it was that's why I was like, this was a good idea to tell her, because she will just start looking. And so I won't be like, don't look there. She'll be like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna look everywhere. So that was awesome. So that immediately brought me joy. I was like, cool.
Very cool.
So I was taking her to school and she goes, and I'm assuming you've seen the most recent What If episode.
Was it the one with Vision?
Yes. So, spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen it yet. She goes, Dad, that guy with the yellow crystal in his head, what's his name? I go, Vision. She goes, yeah. Why is Vision trying to destroy the world when his mission is peace? And I was just like, what a wonderful question, Natalie.
Doug pulls the car over and just starts weeping.
I was like, what a great question. I was like, do you remember in Age of Ultron? And I started breaking down the original timeline and then what happened and breaking it down. And I was like, and in his mind, the only way to have peace is to have robots and everything. And she paused and she goes, that guy with the yellow or with the green gem. I go, Doctor Strange. She goes, yeah. Why did he keep trying to bring his wife back when she was already dead? I was like, are we dipping into time travel right now? Do I have to have a time travel conversation with my child right now? And I was
oh boy.
I was like, well, you see, he didn't want to deal with the fact that this person had died and he had the power to turn back time. But what he doesn't realize is some things in this universe, time can't change. It was whatever. And it was so goddamn amazing. Her just asking these questions.
I just love to imagine that Natalie missed school today. And just you guys spent the day you got ice cream, you went to the park, you sat down, you broke it out, you found a giant whiteboard and drew timelines on it. And you had that experience all over again.
It was a great moment because I told her, I kept telling her, I go, listen, these are really good questions. And I love that you're curious. I was like, please keep asking questions. And then she goes, Dad, when our pets die, do we have funerals for them? I was like, another bang up question. Because on the way to the doctor a week or so ago, we saw a funeral procession on the drive. And so we got to have a discussion about what a funeral is. And so she just got in her mind about what about our animals? I was like, people do different things for their animals. And it was just, it was such a fun thing, her asking these questions and just being like, and I just told her when I dropped her off at school, I go, you made my morning great. Thank you. I go, I love talking to you. Please keep asking questions because I always want to have these conversations with you.